Realism is really dumb. Yeah, when you think about it, being realistic is really fucking stupid, isn't it? Um, be realistic? What what the fuck does that even mean? So, let me get this straight. It should be realistic when we live on a spinning rock, and on said spinning rock, we have the power to essentially talk to anybody with a device um, that's essentially magic. Okay. And we communicate through waves. And we don't even know the full entirety of the spinning rock we're on. And said spinning rock is in a galaxy with 7 other planets that rotates around a big, huge orb of hot light. And there might be a number that we can't even like fathom of the same experience. So there's other galaxies. And we don't even know if there's clones of us. It's just like, that's crazy, right? The fact that we come from a microscopic sperm cell that enters a woman and travels and fertilizes an egg, and we evolve into a clump of cells that ultimately gets fingernails and hair, and we're in a sack of water and membrane. Like, it's just so insane. Like, if anyone ever tells you to be realistic, like, that's really sad. Like, it's so sad. I could specifically think when I was about to move to New York and someone was like, the crime's really bad. And they're like, be realistic though. It's scary out there. Is it? I think the fucking world is scary. Realistically. To dampen yourself and to not reach your full potential. I put potential in air quotes because potential kind of doesn't mean shit, you know, is really fucking dumb. Really dumb. If we had to explain to aliens that traveled 100,000 light years to communicate with us today, if we had to explain to them that we didn't chase our dreams because someone told us to be realistic, what do you think they would say? They would say, hey, bud, do you realize what a light year is? Do you realize we traveled 100,000 of those to talk to you right now? You know, we don't say fuck the aliens. We don't even need that. We could just think about the fact of that there's only been 100 billion people to ever live, roughly. And that currently there's almost 8 billion people on the planet. I think it's 8.1 billion, actually. So the fact that we should be realistic is it's dumb. You don't think so? I think it is. So if anyone tells you to be realistic, you could just hit them with that one, because this is pretty realistic. don't ever settle and just live life truly like there's no tomorrow. How I want to operate is living every day to the fullest. Like if I had an expiration date on life, and if at the end of the day the Grim Reaper came up and was like, "Hey man, are you ready to go?" I'd say, "I guess if I gotta go, I gotta go because I made a good one today. I made a fucking movie today." You know, um, you'd say, "Hell yeah, man! Thank God you weren't realistic."